Channel. Today is Friday, November 10th, Flex Friday on Prize Picks. Some of you may have gotten flex up to $400, depending how much you bet, how active you are on Prize Picks. I was fortunate to get a $100 Flex Friday instead of the usual 20 on each Friday. Uh, Quick recap of yesterday. Unfortunately, our latter day challenge did not hit, ending on day 3. If you started from day 1, we still made a $20 profit from that original 20. So I have day 1 today, and I have Tobias Harris and Russell Westbrook over fantasy score. Hopefully it hits for us, and we continue for day 2. I got 6 good props for NBA today, and they're all on fantasy scores. I'm not gonna do any tricks. It is Flex Friday, so it's protected. But all my props will be on fantasy score. First one I'm going to go with is Gordon Hayward at 35. I think this is going to be a competitive game against the Hornets and Wizards. They did meet up a couple days ago. Gordon Hayward did go over at 38.4. He'll probably be around that line again or even go even higher. But I see him going over 35. We do have push equity. Next up for fantasy score I have is Tobias Harris at 29.5. I am adding one of the props from my latter day challenge. That's how confident I am. My third one will be Tyrese Maxey at 40.5. He did get bumped from 39.5, so keep in mind that he does have a ceiling of 55, but he usually averages about 42 to 46. But I see him going over along with Tobias Harris. Next up I have for fantasy score is Anthony Edwards. He's probably one of my favorite ones as well at 44.5. He's been averaging about 50. He has a ceiling of 65. He's going against the Spurs, so it should be a favorable matchup for him. Next up for fantasy score I have, let's see who we got, will be Paul George at 37.5. He's been averaging around mid 40s. I think his past 6 games he's gone over 5 of the 6. Should be a competitive matchup against Dallas. I'll take Luka, but at 52.5, it's a little bit too high for me. It has been bumped from 50 from this morning, so at 52.5. I mean, he does have a ceiling of 65, but I'm gonna go with Paul George at 37.5. Even with the addition of James Harden, he's still been averaging over 40 on fantasy. And given it's going to be a competitive game, I'll be taking the over on that. And then my last one will be Chet Holmgren at 34.5. He's been averaging about 38. If you don't want to take Chet Holmgren, you can take Russell Westbrook. You can add the 2 from the latter day challenge. But I like Chet on this one. Usually I like taking his first half, but it's been bumped all the way to 16.5 from his original line at 12.5. So I'll be taking his full game fantasy on this one. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. It is Flex Friday, so it'll be protected. These are the 6 I'll be going with, and the only 6 man I usually take on Flex Friday. But Gordon Hayward, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, and Chet Holmgren all over fantasy score. So good luck. Hopefully we hit. And I'll see you guys in the next one.